What's up, guys? Welcome back to the regionals. This is going to be a third place deck profile by Sam Al. He couldn't want to do it. He had to go, so he just ended up sending me the deck list and he said, I can do it myself. Before we dive in, shoutouts to him for topping the regionals. Really cool. It was his birthday yesterday as well, so huge birthday gifts to him. That birthday luck he was saying. He got third place, which is pretty nice. I think he only ended up losing one match. He was playing Kashtira. So before we dive in, over like, comment, subscribe, and I'll show you guys the stuff. So he was playing 3 Fenrir, very, very basic, alongside the 3 Unicorn, and the 3 Rise Heart, and the 1 Scareclaw Kashtira. This is your very standard Scareclaw, or I guess your Kashtira package. Not much that he'd rather change in this. Obviously, your Fenrir searching your Unicorns and your Rise Hearts. Rise Heart can be really good at banishing your opponent's stuff, especially with like Fire King, Snake Eye. If you're going to banishing any like the one-ofs, it's just really good. Not much to say. Everyone really kind of knows this, the Kashtira package. Now for the spells, we are playing the triple Race Off, the 1 Terraforming, alongside the 3 Birth and the 3 Theosis. Unless there was a little bit of a debate at our locals, seeing, some people, shout out to Josh, are now playing 2 Theosis. It's very kind of weird to me, at least. I think that Theosis is a really good card, being able to summon out your monsters. But it's a very standard package. A lot of times, like if you already have your board established, you're going to be banishing the Birth off the Rise Heart because you just don't need it in the deck anymore. Also having the effect to add back, and of course your Terraforming. Then for consistency cards, we are playing the Triple Prosperity. This is another little weird debate in the format. Some people are playing the Desires. That's what Josh and Thomas, as well as Brian, was doing. But we're on the 3 Prosperity. You want the consistency. Digging for those 6 cards is quite nice. And then we are playing the 3 Talents. So I was specifically told that he would do this again. It's not something that he would dislike at all. He was really good for him. He said that he always wanted to see it, especially in the heavy hand trap format. So definitely makes sense. I can't really say anything else. He said this was like really good MVP of the day. So try it out. And then for your rest of the deck, it's going to be all hand traps. So we are playing the Lord and Savior D-Shifter. We are playing the 3 Imperms. These are the ones that do not lose 2 talents. You just do this in draw phase. Problem solved. This ends up winning a lot of matches. He ended up smoking me personally. We played, I believe, in round 3. We were both 2-0 at that point, and the game was like down in like 6 minutes. He ended up like shifting me, and then I had like 1 for 1 and Diabell Stars in hand. It didn't really do anything for me, and he just cleared it up real quickly then. And then we are playing the 3 Ash Blossoms, the 3 Veilers, and to finish it off, we are playing the 2 Ghostlight Mourner and Moonlight Chill. This is really good because you can do it under Shifter. It's like you're essentially Veiler under Shifter. And also it can be a time card when you end up like sending a card, or when they end up like using it. They just burn for life, which is pretty nice. But that's it for the main deck, is solid 40. Now moving on to the extra deck. So we are playing the Baron. This is very standard. If you have one of your monsters and then a hand trap, you can go into Baron. Then if you have the Birth, you can just bring back the monster, having essentially 2 cards. We are playing the Shang, the Mecha Phantom Beast, the Big Eye, and the 1 Annihilation, as well as the Zeus and Typhon package. Well, I guess I said it backwards, but oh well. He also told me that in the extra deck, he didn't really go into anything other than these 2. This is very standard going into your first turn. You're able to set up a Shang, as well as if you have Pressure Planet, you have a Pop, Unicorn, and a Kashtira Fenrir, which is really nice. And this is really good going second. It also can clear up your copies of Shifter in the graveyard, which is really cool as well. That's just it for the XYZs. This can be slapped down when your opponent does a bunch of stuff, and you can actually just like slow the game down significantly. And of course, Zeus is Zeus. And then we are playing the Link package. I have your Link package in this one. We're playing Access Code and Appaloosa, the Heat Soul, the G Golem, and then the Double Link Spider, alongside a Dagger and a copy of SB. So obviously these 2 go into package. You can go into your copy of your Phantom Sack, or Draco Sack, I should say Phantom Sack. And then this is going to be bringing out your 2 tokens. You then link away these 2, link that into Crystal Heart. Then Crystal Heart can bring back your Link Spider. Then you go into these 2 into Heat Soul. And then you have the possibility, while you have Heat Soul on the field, you can go for either a 2-mat Appaloosa, which can be really good, a copy of Axico Talker if you want to try to push for game, or even a copy of SP Little Knight by getting additional draws. Quite nice. A nice little package there that helps you out quite significantly. And then obviously if you have Prosperity, you can't draw that turn, so you can actually banish all these right off the bat. You have essentially a 4 banish, which is really nice. And you can just get rid of like this, and maybe even this if you really want to, if you're going first. And you have like your 6 cards immediately gone that you just are taking out which is quite nice. And of course, we have the Donner to get rid of those cards, and SP just because it's a crazy form of interaction. Now for the side deck, we were playing the 3 Nibiru, the 3 Droll Lockbird, the 3 Lava Golem, and then this is like a lot with our community. I know a lot of players are testing it out, especially on DB. Shout out to Jeremy Tebow. You're playing the 2 Trap Chicks, and of course we're playing the different Dimension Ground and the DB Barrier as well here. Sorry for that glare. So the reason why we are playing this essentially is like 4 copies of each. D Barrier is really good against Purely, it's good against Branded, it's good against like a bunch of the rogue decks. It's all right against Cash, but like it's just, you're able to do so much. There's also some Runic decks going around, so you know, if you're able to stop like them even getting their Hugin, anything like that, it's just quite good. And the different dimension ground is just absolutely insane, you know, being essentially a 3rd shifter, or I guess a 4th and 5th shifter. If you don't really see it, it's searchable. You know, you have essentially 9 shifters in your deck, which is just absolutely incredible. Just ends up really winning the games. Lava Golem for going 2nd, and he did mention that he didn't want to see Nibiru that whole day. He would rather play the Cosmics, so I guess if you really want to, you could just replace that there. And this would be the list he's playing going forward for your side deck. Regardless, hope you guys enjoyed watching the deck profile. Hope I provided you guys a reasonable explanations before we leave the video. Big shouts to Sam, you know, being able to top on his birthday as well, his first top, so huge shouts to him. And we'll see you next time. Stay safe. Peace.